Hello YouTube, EvilPort here, and today I'm going to show you how to hack a Windows PC using Metasploit over the internet, that is over WAN. In order to do so, the first thing what you need to do is known as port forwarding, and I'll be forwarding my port 4444. So to do that, you need to go to your router's login page. This is my login page in my case, and I will log in here. Under the advanced tab, look for this virtual server. For your case it might be port forwarding, but in my case it is a virtual server, so I'll be clicking it here, and I'll be using a user defined service name, and let's say my service name be my TCP service, and the protocol make it TCP because I know I'm going to use TCP. For the WAN port, use 4444, and for the LAN port you use 4444, and here you need to give your local IP. In my case my local IP is 192.168.2.9 because I know it from here. Let me just show you. So as you can see, my local IP is 2.9, and after doing that, just click apply changes. Now after doing that, you need to go to www.noip.com and create an account there. I've already created one, so I'll just sign in and I will show you how to proceed further. After signing in, you will be getting this page, and you will be told to manage your host. Here, add a host, and I will give him a host name as evilport1234 ddns.net. No, I'll be using noip.org. Sorry, noip.info, and you'll see this is your public IP. So after doing that, click on add host. So you will see your hostname has been added, and you also have your private IP here. And after doing that, you need to download the client. To download the client, you'll see there's here is the download client link. Sorry, and click on download now. Here it has been downloaded here. I will cut it and I'll paste it. Just let me use the terminal itself. I'll go to my downloads folder. Here is my, where did it go? Yep. Here is the downloaded file, and to install it, they have also given you they have also given the guide. So I'll be seeing the guide and I'll be showing you. It's actually very easy to do that. Okay, so what they did is that I shouldn't have it downloaded from there. You can do it from here itself. So I'll be using this thing, the guide there that they have shown. So, and they have told to use sudo for this, so I'll be using that. And I'll cd to user local src, and then I'll be writing this. it might take a bit of time because my net is very slow today. I'm just following the guide that they have given. It's really easy and it will work. And for installing you need to have GCC. They might give an error, but that's not going to be any kind of problem. And when you see this after the making is done, you need to use the interface that is connected to your internet. It can be WLAN, which is in my case is WLAN, and you can also use Ethernet, so no problem. In my case is WLAN, so I'll be using 0. I'll press enter. Now here it will ask you for your login or email string. For my case it is this. Then it will ask for a password. Enter your password. Now they will automatically log in it, and you will see that the host that I have created, which is evilport1234.noip.info, is registered to this account, and it will ask you for an update interval. You can use the update interval 30 minutes, but for in my case I'll be using it just 1 minute, so that it will update after every 1 minute. Do you want to run something? Just click no, and you will see the new configuration file for noip2 has been created. After doing so, you need to run the noip2 service. Just so do it using just this thing, noip2, and it will start. Let me show you that it is running. See, here it is running, and the PID is 7054. Now after doing that, you can check if your host is running or not by pinging it. So I will be doing it. Sorry, I forgot my host name. Sorry. Let's see. Yes, my host is running properly. As you can see that we are getting replies. I'll just Control C it. And that's the basic setting up your computer. So after setting up, you can also check if your port is open or not, that 4444 port is open or not, using portchecktool.com. Just go to portchecktool.com and enter the port. Okay, it's not giving me the port check. Let me just check it with port number 80. Oops. Okay, just let me pause the video and I'll be checking it for a bit. So I'll be back after some time. Okay guys, so I detected the problem and I know where the problem is happening. But if you still check your port here, it will say connection is refused. But I know the reason and I will be showing you just now. But before doing that, let me just create my payload. And the creation of payload is very easy, and I think you know, but I'll be creating it in my desktop. So it's MSF Venom, then P Windows Metasploit / reverse TCP is my favorite kind of payload. And in the lhost, you need to write the host name that is provided by noip. And in my case, it is evilport1234 noip.info. For L port, I'll be using the 4444 port, and format should be exe. Oh, sorry, let me use the encoder x86 encoder, and it's select it 3 times, exe, and I'll be putting it in my desktop itself. Home slash evilport slash desktop slash, and I'll name it Windows payload.exe, and I'll press enter. If you notice that this error is appearing in my case, but it will not appear because I've added something in my path, so this is the error. It happens. So I have my Windows payload in here, my desktop. Let me just show you. Yes, it's here, and I'll be putting it in my VirtualBox. Sorry. Copy it here and I'll paste it directly. Yes, pasted it, no problem. And now you need to start your MSF console. Just do that. You need to use MSF console, easy as pie. And if this error might occur, but there is no problem in that. It can happen, and if you are too concerned about this problem, just use this command. Before starting MSF console, you need to use this command. You need to start the service using sudo service post gray SQL start. You just need to start the service. Okay, but it will not create any problem if you don't start it. So let's move on, and I'll be using now use multi/handler. Let me just check something for a bit. Yes, it's working. After that, you need to set the payload to Windows/metapreter/reverse TCP. And by the way, the idea for no IP was given to me by Boy L. He actually private messaged me and he told me about this no IP service, and I didn't know about it before him. So thanks, Boy L. Let's move on. And now when you are told to set the L host, you need to use the host name that is provided by no IP. So in my case it's evilport1234 no IP.info. Set your L port to 4444, and here's one extra thing which you need to add, and it's a reverse listener bind address. And I'll be setting my reverse listener bind address. And here you need, as a argument here, you need to add 192.168.2.9, and it's actually your local IP, and in my case my local IP is 192.168.2.9. and I'll press enter, and now you can start your exploit in your background. So as you can see, my exploit is running, and now if you check, you're using port check tool, you'll see your service is running on port number 4444. That was the mistake I made earlier. So you can close your browser, and I don't know why this error is occurring. It might happen due to, I don't know, due to some technical fault. Just ignore it. It might not happen in your case. I don't know why it's happening in my case. And now if you start the Windows payload from here, let me just show you. Okay, you see by Windows payload.exe is running, and it might take some time because it's happening over the internet, not in LAN, so it will take a bit of time to spawn the Metapreter session. And let me just show you. See, you can see the sending stage, and it will take a bit of time to spawn a session. So we'll just wait for it. So you see, session 1 has been opened, and it's from 192.160.2.9444 to this address. Now we'll just interact. Let's call for help. So you can see my help is here, and we'll check the sysinfo. So that's how you do it. Hacking PC. You can also use this trick for Android, Windows, then Linux, etc. But the basic idea is almost the same, and I prefer using NoIP. There are many DDNS services on the internet, free DDNS services over the internet, and for my I prefer NoIP, and it's pretty good, you see. So that's how you do it. And also I would like to thank again to Boy L, who actually sent the suggestion of this video and the idea for NoIP. Thanks Boy L, and thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe to my channel. If you have got any problem, please comment down below, and thank you.